Hi guys, so we are well on our way now and looking at the consultation. So the consultation does actually start from page 29 in your LAP and it just covers over some specific guidance for your client, okay? So don't worry at all. So with the consultation, all we need you to do is either do this face to face with us down at Make Me a PT, or you can send over a video so we can watch and observe, okay? And with this, don't forget, it is a summative observation, so you can break it down into three or more. It does say here, it basically on page 30, it kind of goes over what that exactly means, okay? So we've got a couple of steps that we need to do. So step one is the consultation, okay? So we need to prepare the consultation for the environment. So again, it's making sure that when someone comes in, they feel comfortable. It's not in like a room full of people who can listen to sensitive information, because sometimes when you do a consultation, they're going to be telling you sensitive information. You know, like we've had it plenty of times where people start talking about themselves and how they feel and can try and get a bit upset because it can be a bit overwhelming, obviously speaking about themselves. Use appropriate communication methods. So again, it's making sure that you've got open-ended conversations, make sure that they feel comfortable with you again. And it's just, again, it's your job in that moment to make whoever is in them consultations to feel at ease with you as well. So again, you'd be so surprised how much you've got to, how in this industry people don't. So it's about building that rapport. Again, explain your roles, who you are, what you do, and your relevant professional qualifications. Include any signposting if you need to. Again, there's a few more things here, but I'm going to just kind of go off plan here a little bit because I've kind of created everything for you. Because if you're with us at Make Me a PT, you know, your success is our success, and I want to make it as easy as possible rather than just kind of reading through here can just be a little bit overwhelming, can't it? So we've actually created the ultimate success, okay? So, for example, here it is literally says, and you get this all sent over in your email. So it's a 10-minute consultation. So don't worry, you don't have to be sitting there talking forever. It is literally get straight to the point, rather than being worried about anything. It's not like half an hour, 45-minute kind of session, okay? Make sure your client has no medical conditions and is fit and well, okay? And this is a summative observation, which basically means that you can do it in more than one run. Okay, so again, I've made it so it's really, really, really simple for you. So you set up the space, make sure it's private, relaxed, make sure your client feels comfortable, greet your client with a friendly tone, great body language, tell them who you are in like your fitness role, discuss their goals, talk through their barriers, any confidence, any injuries, anything that kind of comes up. And then obviously we'll have a look at SMART goals as well. But don't forget, when someone comes into the studio, into the gym, or wherever you do the consultation, make sure that you remind them that there is no fire alarm planned today. But if it does go off, the fire exits are here and here. And if you do, so the bathrooms are just there. So again, just make sure that when they come in, they know exactly where everything is. And again, they don't feel overwhelmed. So you'll be so surprised how something so little and significant can make a massive difference. Okay. Within the consultation, we need to go over the SMART goals, okay? So remember the SMART goals, we should have gone over this, or if not, we will do, is your specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. And then you must then towards the end is have a look at a review point as well. So we've said we're going to do this. Let's look and check back here. So then you're always giving them something to look forward to, something to work towards. Otherwise, it can just kind of just get lost, and they don't know kind of where they're going step by step. So if you put them steps in place for them or do them together, it then has that progression as well. So they're always feeling like they are progressing. And you have to carry out 2 health screening methods. So again, this is in your LAP. So everything that you need to do is on there as well. So for example, body weight, body composition, blood pressure, heart rate. They're amongst some of them. I think there may be a couple of additional ones. No, yeah, here. So you need to do 2: body weight, body composition, blood pressure, resting heart rate. If you come to us down at the studio, we do have a body analysis. So we have like a scanner which tells you your body composition, which is your muscle, all that, everything that's included in that. But as long as we can see that you have performed one of these, whether it be in the studio with us or on camera as well. So just make sure that you know exactly, like if you're checking the body weight or if you're checking like the blood pressure and things like that. Again, you know me way too well. I already have it all wrote down here for you, as we have we have a cheat sheet. Like I say, your success is our success, and I don't want you to feel really overwhelmed. So, for example, I've already got like a bit of a cheat sheet here, tells you about like the BMI, things like that, tells you about blood pressure, as well. We kind of go into like lots of different things as well moving forward. Again, we have a bit of a cheat sheet just because I don't want you to struggle not knowing what to kind of put in there. And if you are joining us on our level 2, then you'll also have a bit of as you can see, we also kind of do a bit of a dialogue for you just to make it a little bit more easy, because it doesn't feel natural. The amount of times when we do a level 2 and people come in and they do the consultation, it just doesn't feel natural because it isn't natural. But we're not assessing you on that. We're just assessing you to make sure that the criteria are hit. We do find that people who stay with us on the level 3 are much more confident with it. So don't worry if you do feel a little bit awkward, a bit uncomfortable, just breathe through it. We've got everything you need for that success as well. We also will create you a consultation as well. Just so basically what we do down at the studio is you pop it on a clipboard. We have all your questions here that you're going to ask, and can make note of that as well. And we also say as well, again, we go through all that, your SMART goals, your long-term goals, everything as well. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. We've got everything here ready for you down at the studio, or in your welcome pack as well. But yeah, enjoy it, because it's actually really fun. I feel like when you start to do the in-person things, you'll do it and you'll be like, you'll finish it and you're like, actually, it wasn't that bad and I really enjoyed it. And this is where you're going to really start to build your confidence and feel comfortable speaking to clients. Because I always say to people as well, like when you speak to someone, even if it's for the first time or the second time or 50th time, if it's that first time, nobody knows how new you are until you actually tell them, and they feel a little bit uncomfortable as well. So best thing to do is just make them feel comfortable as well. And moving on from that is just make sure that, again, with us, we've got like little checklist as well. So make sure it's all warm and greeted, make sure you demonstrated everything. Again, we want to make sure that every single thing is covered on there as well. And again, if in doubt, it's all in your LAP. So this is everything that you need to do. And this is what we're assessing for. So straight away it's asking, this is where you can split it. I'll move it down. So this is where you can split it into 3 if you wish to do so. So you've got your first section here, your second section and your third section, okay? So this is exactly what we're going to be looking for. Is you can see number 1, how did you greet them? Number 2, how did you speak clear and did you put them at ease? You know, all that is there for you. So this is exactly what we're looking for, and it's all here for you with a cheat sheet just to make sure you do feel comfortable on this. Like I say, we want it to be as easy as possible. But like I say, once you've done the consultation, which will be one of the first things that you do that as an observation, you're like, actually, it wasn't that bad, and you'll gain that confidence pretty quick after that. And I would say that a lot of the time when people stay with us, after the level 2, the level 3 consultation, you can just see that they feel so much more easier. Brill. So that is the consultation. And then for step 2, I will do another video for that as well. So prepare for your step 1, get that all mapped out. And then once that's done and dusted, let's move over to step 2.